For you, Trainer Nick here with HIIT School. This is your workout. I'm gonna bring it to you. It's pretty straightforward. It's first time using dumbbells for this part of the program for early summer. So we're gonna get right into it. There's nothing too crazy. It's straightforward stuff. The pace and the tempo are what gonna get you for sure. And I'm gonna show you all the floor exercises first, and then the cardio portion, which is a lot of core stuff. So getting into it, first exercise, we're gonna be right here with the shoulder press, pressing straight up in the air, core nice and tight, pressing straight up, knee slight bend, press up, down, just like that. Next up, we'll get into a bent over row, dumbbell bent over row, back nice and straight, knee slight bend, right here in front, and pinching those shoulder blades. Pinching those shoulder blades in the back. That's a back row, okay? After that, number 3 is a chest press. We'll be on the floor, on the ground right here. Hands at our side, pressing straight up in the air. You want to pretend like your hands are connected by a bar. Down, up, down, and up. Okay, number 4 is a front-loaded dumbbell squat. We're right here. Load that up in front. Back is nice and straight. Coming down for that squat, super low, and then up with it, okay? Core stays nice and tight on that. Don't bend over here and collapse. Keep that chest up, elbows in front, underneath the dumbbells, coming up and down with it. After that is gonna be a deadlift, okay? Be right here. Knee slight bend, poke those hips back, straight-legged deadlift. Hands come to about mid-shin. Then you're gonna squeeze your glutes and power up, down and up. Notice my shoulders don't round out here. Shoulders are back, chest is out, coming to mid-shin, and then up with it, okay? After that is gonna be a post lunge. Pick a leg, doesn't matter what leg because you'll switch off. You're gonna lunge forward and then bypass the middle and lunge back. Forward and back. This obviously is your post, okay? So your post here, boom, and back, okay? Then you'll switch legs after a few, boom, here, and back. Okay, forward, try to bypass the middle, work on that balance, and back 90-degree angles, both knees when you come down for that. After that is going to be an Arnold Press. Okay, so we're recycling. You did an upper body block, then a lower body block. We're gonna recycle it now. Go back to the upper body. Slight changes to the exercises we already did. Okay, first slight change, instead of being right here with that shoulder press, we're gonna start palms facing in. Open up and press. Close, open, and press with it, okay? That's your Arnold Press. Number 8, Renegade Row. You'll be on the floor. Last round we did this right here. Now we're adding a little bit more of a core, total body movement requirement. Nice and tight. Don't let those hips rock side to side. You're not on a boat. Squeeze your glutes nice and hard. Pull that dumbbell to the side of your rib cage. Side of your rib cage. Okay? So you just hit shoulders, then you hit that back with those Renegade rows. Last round we did a chest press. This time around you're gonna do a push-up. Okay, this is number 9. Push-ups from our toes. Down and up, nice and low. If you need to go from your knees, you can. You're right here. Nice and low, down and up, down and up. First time you did a front-loaded squat with both dumbbells, we're gonna do a jump squat. Hold the dumbbell right here, nice and low. Elbows touch those thighs. That's gonna guarantee your depth. Then we explode up, down and up, down and up. That was number 10. Number 11 is a single leg bridge, holding a dumbbell on our hips. So dumbbell goes right here on our hips. Pick a leg, doesn't matter. You'll switch off. We're gonna hold it right there on our hips. Head is glued to the floor, and we're bridging up those hips. Okay? Legs stay straight up in the air. It's not swinging here each time. Keep it glued up in the air. Then you switch legs right here, just like that. Okay? After that, we have an alternating jump lunge. I'm gonna show it with dumbbells. If it's too hard with dumbbells, you can't do it properly, just use your body weight. That's gonna be hard enough. Right here, explode. Try to take off at the same time, land at the same time. Okay? Drop those knees nice and low. extend all the way up before you lift your feet off the ground. Notice I'm not switching here like this, coming all the way up, full extension, and then switching in the air. That was number 12. 13, 14, and 15, total body exercises, giving you a little bit of an introduction. So kind of combining some of those ones that we just did. These are compound movements, multiple major joint, multiple major muscle groups. Kind of a foreshadow what we'll be doing Wednesday, Thursday, coming days of the program, okay? So right here, it's gonna be a deadlift to a back row. This is number 13. Right here, pause at the bottom, row, release, and back up with it. Deadlift, row, release, and back up 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? It's a good one. After that, it will be a chest press on the floor with a bridge. Okay, so we're activating our glutes, bridging those hips up in the air, and pressing our arms at the same time. So right here, press and bridge. Arms come down, hips come down. Press and bridge. Press and bridge. Right there. Finally, your poster child for a total body exercise, compound exercise, is your squat to press, okay? This is your bread and butter exercise. This right here, front loaded squat. We're gonna come down with it nice and low, up and press. Down, up and press. Doesn't really matter how your hands are at this stage, at this moment. Just make sure you get nice and low in this depth, up and press through. Get momentum from your legs. That'll help you press up in the air. Those are your floor exercises. Ah. What up, everybody? Trainer Nick here with HIIT School. We have our active cardio stuff. It's gonna be a lot of core stuff today, so I'll be going through all of that with you. We got first 3 exercises just to get your heart rate up. It's kind of messed up we're doing this at the beginning, but we're also getting it out of the way. So the first 3 rounds, just a normal burpee, hands on the floor, jump back, keep those hips nice and high, don't let them sag towards the ground. Hips high, activate your core, jump back forward, drive those hips down low, pick that chest up, and we're up with it. Here, boom, out, nice and low, and up. First 3 rounds, burpees. Then we get into the core stuff. So I'm gonna go over those right now with you. Number 4 is a swimmer crunch. This is a real good exercise for your entire kind of front abdominal. You're using your lower body to tuck in and your upper body to tuck in. Extend out and tuck. Recline, tuck. Extend, recline, tuck. Right here, hands are behind you. Extend all the way fully as much as you can, and then you're tucking in. Okay, swimmer crunch. After that, we're gonna flip sides. Now focus on the exact opposite muscle groups. Okay, trying to keep balance in your body. Right here with a prone cobra. Extend up, everything you can lift off the ground. Arms, chest, legs, thighs. You can see my knees are off the ground, and down, up, down, up, down. Squeeze everything on the backside. Your lower back muscles, your glutes, even your hamstrings get in there. Use all those to get that up. Number 5, we're going lateral side pikes from your elbow. You're right here on your elbow. Body is nice and straight. Straighten everything out. Don't have those knees bent. We're right here, feet stacked, and then we're up, down, and up, down, and up. Right here. Do about 10, then you roll over, switch sides, do it from the other elbow. You want your elbow directly below this shoulder. Bridge those hips, up and down, up and down. After that, we have out to ups, laying on the floor right here. Kicking our legs out, boom, almost to the ground, okay? Lower back is still pressed into the ground. I tuck my knees to my chest, and then I shoot my hips up in the air. Hands are at my side, I'll brace, up and kick, up and kick. Those are your out to ups. That's on round number 7. Round number 8, we're gonna do a prone cobra hold with touchdowns. So this is gonna be a little bit of a lat activation, okay? You're right here, feet together, knees together, everything lifts off the ground. We hold it there, okay? You don't move. Arms are what's moving right here. pulling down and back towards your hips with your elbows. Extend fully out and pull. Head stays facing down on this. Okay? After that, we're gonna do a penguin crunch. How do penguins walk? They kind of waddle, right? You can be right here. Arm comes up high above your head. Other hand reaches down towards this foot. Up high right here. Feet stay glued on the floor. And you're kind of swiveling on your upper back. Okay, shoulders are off the ground. Pivot, swivel, swivel, swivel. Okay, focus on a little bit more of that oblique crunch. After that, starfish sit up. Starfish sit up right here. Arms out above your head, wide like a Y. Legs, same thing, right here, reach. Other side, reach, reach. Okay, opposite arm, leg, meet in the middle. Okay, don't have your upper body do all the work and come off the ground. You just need to get that shoulder up here. Back open and back open. Okay, working on that left and right half split between your upper and lower body. From there, we have pikes from your elbow plank. Okay, so from our elbows, we're holding that plank position. We're gonna pike our hips up nice and high. Right here, hold that plank, hips up, hips down. Notice that this part of my arm doesn't go backwards. Stay straight up in the air. Boom, and up, and down. Up, and down. That shoulder joint is pretty much locked. Just your hips doing that work. Hips drive, hips collapse. On the collapse though, make sure that everything stays nice and tight. You pause at that bottom part. Pikes from the elbow, that is number 11. Number 12, you have a boat pose. Legs here in the air. Try to make them as straight as possible. They're bent here. It's a little bit more lazy, but that might be the extent of what you can be. If you can go legs straight here, then go legs straight. Back needs to be straight. Turn your shoulders, rotate over, tap the ground. It's not just here with your arms. That doesn't do much. Turn, rotate, turn, rotate. Try to keep those legs straight. Shoulders are what's being your gauge and doing the work. Okay, if the shoulders don't move, not gonna really be working that core that much on that rotation. Yes, on the hold, but not on the rotation. Rotation is what we want. After that, you have a bicycles out here. Boom, legs going in and out like pistons. They're not kind of all over the place. In and out, opposite. Don't pull on your head. You could hold your ears or just have your hands on the side of your head. Opposite elbow in here, doing those bicycles. After that, you have a prone cobra, flutter kicks, flutter arms. So you're right here, belly down. You should know this position by now. You've been in it a couple other times. Arms straight ahead, legs straight ahead, kicking with your arms. Funky swimmers, whatever you want to call those, prone cobras. Doing that side to side motion. And then finally, lateral side leg raises. Right here, legs nice and straight, up on this hand. Don't want to be on that elbow, it's gonna be too hard. Up on this hand, and we're right here. Okay, you're on one side, one hip, one butt cheek. Legs nice and straight, raise, and then you switch sides and do the other side right here. Those are your active cardio exercises. Let's get after it.